Told you guys on Wednesday that I was going to bring some great news today, and I'm so excited to tell you about that. But before I get started on all of the fun stuff that I'm going to assign to you guys, I want to talk about how recognizing your flaws is really a strength, not a negativity. So many people get caught up in talking about their flaws, and others appear to be a little standoffish because they just think that they are dumping on themselves or talking negative about themselves. Now, I know that some people do, don't get me wrong on that. A lot of people complain about some things about themselves that they don't like, but if you are doing it in a positive way, if you're recognizing your flaws and you are taking action to fix your flaws, then that is not negative. So don't let negativity hold you back. Don't get so stuck in your mindset where you think that you can't pick yourself apart because it is viewed from others as you are just such a negative person. I find it as a strength. I pick apart every single thing about myself, but I do that because I find it to be a challenge because I want to fix it, right? I'm OCD. I'm going to fix this stuff. Where are my flaws? Let's tackle them. Let's get them going. Let's get them fixed and turn it into a strength. So I've talked to a few of the clients that I'm coaching, and they get stuck in a mindset of not doing the self-evaluation tools that I'm teaching because they tend to get a little too far down on themselves. They're recognizing the flaws and then it's depressing them and bringing them down, and it's a negative thought, and others are viewing them as negative when they bring it up and want to talk about it. Me, I'm an open book. I'm like, please tell me my flaws because I want to fix it, right? I take a lot of pride in the fact that I have come a long ways in my life, despite what has been thrown at me, right? Despite what has been thrown at me, I have come a long ways because I never gave up on always wanting to do better, always wanting to be better. And some people see that as my flaw because I'm relentless and I don't give up. But when something is so passionate and at the forefront of my mind that I want to conquer it, I want to get past it, I want to come out better on the other side. How can you how can you look negative upon somebody who's trying, who's working on themselves, who's overcoming all the struggles and traumas in their life, right? So don't get in your own head and think that picking out your flaws is negative. It's actually a strength. It takes courage. It takes mental strength to want to tackle those things, right? We all have flaws, and that's fine. And some are fixable and some aren't. That's fine. No one's perfect. Come to peace with that, right? No one is perfect. And you don't need to fix every single thing about you. You are unique because of those things. You are you because of those things, right? So don't think that you just have this pile of flaws. Like I told you guys a couple weeks ago, what does relentless mean to you? It's viewed as a negative word because people use it in that context. They say, oh my gosh, you're relentless and you won't let this go. Well, honestly, that's one of my finer qualities. That's what's got me through the hard times. That's what's got me through a lot of chaos in my life, is that I was relentless because I knew I deserved better. I knew that I wanted a different life, a better life, a more stable, less chaotic life. And I was relentless and I was not going to give up until I got it. Right? So don't view your flaws as a negative thing. Tackle the ones that you can, fix the ones that you can, work on it day by day, step by step, right? Baby steps. But do not let it get in your mind that you can't pick yourself apart because those surrounding you are viewing you as being negative. It takes strength and it takes courage to tackle those things. Got that? Strength. You are a fighter. You can do it. I'm a fighter. I can do it. Don't let your mind slow you down or the opinions of others. If you are simply communicating about your flaws and talking about your flaws, that is the first step, and that is strength. Second is take action on it. Fix your flaws, the ones that you can, right? I'm horrible at, it's been such a long time since I worked with an Excel sheet. Used to be badass at working with Excel sheets, and I haven't in a long time. So I was trying to work with one the other day. Yeah, it's a weakness of mine now. You know, and our weaknesses and our flaws throughout our life change, right? We ourselves change with everything that's thrown our way, good and bad. And recognizing those flaws is a huge strength. Don't let anybody tell you different. Okay, moving on. That leads us to the fun stuff next week. I am doing a 5-day boot camp next week, and it's called Recognition Training. We are going to go over how you can recognize things to let go. I have a list here. We are going to recognize what to enforce and boundaries that you can set for yourself. We are going to talk about recognizing what to strengthen and what to kind of give up on being relentless on, right? But it's going to make you so aware of your inner self. It's going to teach you the tools to evaluate the things that are happening in your life, how to recognize red flags, how to recognize red flags within yourself. If you start beating yourself down too much and you're relentless on never seeing the good in yourself, there's so many things. Recognizing these things is the first step to moving towards living a happy and fulfilling life. Because if you are not recognizing, example, you tearing your own self down, you're causing undue stress and negativity in your life that needs to go away, and it'll cause health issues too. If you are not recognizing red flags around you, people that are taking advantage of you, people that are running over the top of you, and you're not setting boundaries, if you're not recognizing those things and aware of things that bring you down, make you sad, things that make you mad, things that make you happy, if you don't recognize what makes you happy in life, you're never going to be happy, right? Because it's like a flower that's out there growing and draws itself to the sun, right? I love the sun. And if you are not recognizing that you need to move in this direction in order to grow and in order to thrive, then you're never going to truly know what happiness is. You're never going to truly know that fulfilling feeling of living your best life, right? So 5-day boot camp coming next week. Jump in my group, the Passionate and Determined Making an Impact on the World group that I have. I'll put the link. Oh, the link is on this video. It's up in the description. Jump in that group. That is where the boot camp is going to be held. It's free. You can jump in there. You can go back and watch the videos. The videos are never deleted. They're on there all the time. You can reference them when you're going through a hard time. You can use them to power through making goals for yourself, to set yourself up for a bright future. Everything that you want. I'm doing a 5-day boot camp on recognition training. You are going to come out on the other side knowing that you have control. You have control over your own life. You are starting to see the things that bring you down. You're starting to see the things that lift you up. And you're starting to see the things that maybe you should let go of that are holding you back from success in your life, personally and professionally. So if you want to jump in on this recognition training, the boot camp that I'm doing next week, jump into my private group. It's a fun group. Everybody in there, it's private. You guys can comment. We can help each other through all of this, or you can private message me. It's fine to do that too. I have so many of you that do that. Anyways, I've been on here long enough this morning. I'm going to put a link later today and a reminder to jump in the boot camp. Starts on Monday through Friday next week. You are going to get so much information recognizing little flags in your life. So I will talk to you all later. I hope you have an amazing week. And that's all I got. Take care.